Good afternoon. The title of my article is Making a Change, Brianna Russian. There have been many stories about different African Americans who have paved the way in the world today, such as Martin Luther King Jr., Frederick Douglass, and Medgar Evers. Each individual goal was for everyone to have equal rights in America. Although there was not an easy road, it had to be done. The world has many exceptional African Americans that helped transfer the face of America, but there were many who did not get recognized. I would like to share with you a story about a woman who was the first to defy segregation on the Alabama public bus. We all read stories about Rosa Parks and the contribution she made of America. Today, she continues to be known as the first African American woman to defy segregation on a public bus. She was also known for her work for the NAACP and the Civil Rights Movement. Although Parker was known for being an African American woman who would not give up her seat before Rosa, there was someone who also refused to give up her seat to a white passenger, Claudia Cloven, a 15-year-old teenager from Montgomery, Alabama, was known as the first individual to refuse to do so 9 months before Parks. On March the 2nd, 1955, Cloven, along with three other students, sat on the middle row of the bus. However, the first row of seats for only white passengers. While on the bus, there were more passengers getting on, and the bus was soon to capacity. There was a young white lady who stood near Cloven. The white woman expected Cloven to get up. Cloven did not believe it was right. The bus driver looked through the rearview mirror and also ordered Cloven and the other passengers to get up. Three other girls got up and walked to the back while Cloven decided to remain in her seat. The bus driver later called the police, who confronted Cloven. Cloven told the police officer that she had paid her fare to ride the bus and it was her constitutional right. She was later dragged out the bus because she refused to get up and later taken to jail that held adults. Cloven was charged with defying the segregation law, assaulted and battery, disorderly conduct. The story spoke volumes to me. Cloven was so young and wanted to make a difference. As a young child, I do not believe I would have the courage to face diversity alone. Before refusing to give up her seat, Cloven had previously studied other African American leaders and knew what might occur beforehand. In 1956, in Alabama, attorney Fred Grayfield, the landmark federal lawsuit Border versus Galley, a case that helped end segregation on public transportation with Cloven as the star witness. Someone that young should have been received recognition and not placed in the background. It is important to learn about different individuals who have contributed to history. We have been given a handful of memorial events and moments. Each moment includes stories of courageous individuals who all can learn from, especially those who are not well known. I share with you a story about Claudia Cloven, an intelligent, brave, and remarkable woman who defied segregation on the Alabama public bus. Her story is truly amazing and beneficial to history. In order to move towards the future, we must know that the history of our past. Thank you. Now,